Grand Risings. Here we are at another day, another one. So yeah, I'm just really just wait for like 9 o'clock to roll around for my money to hit. So I had a deposit that I put in. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Deposit I put in on Sunday. Wait for that to go down. So I'm gonna call the bank and check on that. And then I'm gonna make sure my other deposit hit. Check on that, and then really after that, yeah, I really been feeling like I can get my car fixed, and then yeah, like I want to get my car fixed. Pretty much get like this these like this punching bag, the squat rack, join some gyms, finish passing out my business cards, which is slightly making me nervous, which I take to be a good sign. And then at some point I gotta sell this boat. When I sell the boat, whether it's this month or next month, I can essentially just roll that money into also buying this next truck. So I've been looking at some trucks, and I was talking about it in my last one, but pretty much, yeah, I just need to get something that's like cool. Like, oh, this one right here, yeah, this one is like 6,500 Dodge Ram. Like, you know, a couple people could get in there. So I say a couple, I mean like 4 people could sit in here. Really, 5 people. That way, if I ever want to go out and I want to drive my friends, I can drive them. Yeah, it's got a flatbed. Yeah, so I got like money saved up for that. I mean, ultimately, after that, having like reliable transportation, I'm basically back to I'm not back to anywhere, but I just have reliable transportation. I have stable living. Yeah, like I have reliable transportation, stable living. And I think really part of it is just to say, hey Cam, at any time you can start over from zero. But I've been seeing like a lot of people just on social media like, oh, transform or start over from zero, which it's just really it's the sign of the times, like how people like to say. So yeah, I would do that. I will keep making more of the value videos with my principles and values on them, because I hadn't realized it's been almost a year since I made these. And this, I really gotta be honest. The values that I found here that I felt were worthy enough to go on my wall, that's probably the biggest thing that I got out of last year. Last year, because really, like last year, this year was more of a psychological break and then reconstruction for myself. And then like using these things as like the glue. And I don't want to say so much the glue, but more as like clay, like other particles of clay, which I've mixed into my character, my being. And they really, I know things work subliminally, so that's why I have them here. Like for instance, use failure as a teacher and friend. Principle, be humble. Dr. Henry Cloud. So it's just like, yeah, I failed. My chest was like, you said that out loud. I was like, yeah, I failed, and failure is a friend. So I just keep these up here because they're just subliminal. That's why I have my office. I have the door closed, and I also have like my like tax returns for like the past 3 years, where I've just lost a lot of money. So yeah, I mean, I guess I realized, like, I guess I'm thinking now, it's like, man, if you're losing that much money every year, you should do something else. Doesn't matter how much passion you have. If you're losing that much money every year, you should do something else. Like, like thousands of dollars. I'm losing hundreds of thousands. Which is kind of like how do you even continue to lose more money every year? Like, that's just, explain to me how, like, you don't realize, like, man, it just goes down and down and down. So I think that's part of why keeping like a yearly record of your taxes is important, because it's like, man, I made this much last year, I made this much this year. How much do I actually need to live on? And I don't actually need well, I really don't know how much I need to live on, because I don't ever live on it to where I feel like I'm thriving or something. Don't forget that at one point you were going to open up a furniture store. You could have chosen to do that instead of getting into the wholesaling business, and that would have been, it would have been viable. I mean, like, what's his name? Warren Buffett says he's got a furniture depot, and they do they do numbers, and people always are buying furniture. And really, the people who buy furniture are people who are moving out of their parents' house into their first apartment, buying their first, like me, buying their first couch, buying a desk, buying a TV stand, buying a dining room table set, buying like usually not like a mattress frame with a headboard. That's usually people just sleeping on a mattress. Usually that stuff comes later. And so yeah, that's like people in my age bracket are actually buying furniture and stuff for like that. And but the guys you were talking to, they weren't really telling you where to get the furniture from. And they're saying, oh yeah, they did like this and this amount of money, 15 million in one furniture store. And I was like, that's fine. And you have like some Jewish guys who own the store, they own like 10 or 15 stores. But you're not telling me where are they getting the furniture at a wholesale rate. Because if I knew that, I could go and get furniture at a wholesale rate and sell it. Get a warehouse and sell it. So, I mean, I can always just go do some more research. That was I think that was the thing at that time where I was just too eager to get into a business with the money I had refinanced out of these properties. So I probably should have really give yourself like 6 months to do some research on another business before you get into a business. It's like, for you to believe that you could just hop into a business after a month of doing research is a recipe for disaster. Because it's like, the business is going to be around for however long. So really, if you want to be real conservative, it's like, give yourself 9 months to get into another business in a different industry. Because that's where you can actually like see where like A to Z, where things are going, where the industry is moving. Because I think there's there's a book out there like Seneca where it talks about how work should be like a walk, not stressful, not overwhelming, but like a stroll you take, something to that degree. So you pressuring yourself, it's like, bro, I gotta run, I gotta always be running away or running towards. It's like, yeah, no. What you gotta do is make good decisions. You already made some good decisions. You're cash flow positive every single month. You can live below your means. You can purchase a vehicle and you can get insurance. So like, you work on your teeth, that'd be a good one. You can just take your time with things like even the brokerage license. It's only the 13th, and you're a third of the way done, and it's a third into the month. So you look at that. So I know I can talk, and ain't no real way to know when that money is gonna, like, when it will officially transfer or release, essentially, unless I just keep checking my bank account. Yeah, bro, credit card's paid off. You're gonna go over to your property today and fix the place up. Get some more groceries going, build up a fence. Order some books. Farewell.